followed by One Life to Live and General
Tonight
Hospital.
at 7:30 here on ABC-7.
Oh, pooh, I can't believe we have to do without our beautiful chopper.
It's just a little diagnostic. It won't be long. Oh, you're hooked.
I am. I really am. I love it. I love the whole feel of it. I love the wind in my hair, and I love all of the places I can put my hands and arms around you.
Yeah.
But you know the best part?
Not your hands and arms around me?
Oh, that's the best part. But the second best part is I get to buy a whole new wardrobe.
Oh, yes, of course, as if you need more leather.
Okay, I have a lot of leather. But see, this leather is my sophisticated leather.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it is. Come on, look at this. This is gorgeous leather, but now I need sophisticated biker babe, hot chick bike leather.
Oh, of course you do. What was I thinking?
Oh, boy, I am so glad Allison talked you into buying this bike.
Yeah, I think Allison could talk anyone into anything.
What? What is it?
Oh, I just started thinking about Livy.
Oh, which means Chris Ramsey had to cross your mind.
He's gonna hurt her. He's gonna hurt her, and I just know it, and there's nothing I can say to her because she just thinks I'm being an overprotective father.
Well, you are, which you should be, but the problem is with those girls that age is they only listen to other girls their same age.
Allison!
Well, since you brought up Chris, do I get to give you my opinion, or are you gonna bite my head off again?
I did not come here for a lecture.
Okay, well, I guess I got my answer.
Allison, look, I told you why I wanted to be with Chris, because I want you to support me and stop putting him down.
Libby, you can't just say, I'm gonna be with this guy, he's my one and only. I mean, you've gotta, feel it. Chemistry is really important.
But he gets me, he understands me, and that's what feels good.
Not as good as chemistry.
Okay, I have just been too distracted to appreciate him in that way.
Yeah, you have been, and that little distraction is called Jack. Okay, he's the one who makes your toes curl.
I am gonna see what I have with Chris. For real this time.
Kim, hey, it's Dr. Ramsey. Listen, I want to step things up a little bit with Livy, really get into her heart. So this is what I want you to do. Poke around her room, see if you can find a diary. Yeah, if you do, just give me a call. Okay, thanks.
Oh. Go ahead, Ramsey. Get it all out. Go on, take your pot shots.
Come on, you know I'd never kick you when you're down. Besides, I consider you wanting to sleep with me a step up for you.
Please, you know that there is no way I would ever let that happen.
Well, your loss. Don't spend all those lonely nights dreaming about what might have been.
Thanks, but that won't be a problem. My nights are about to get a lot cozier.
Well, I can understand why you're in such a hurry to get Ariana relocated.
Well, Gabriella's pretty sure she convinced Ben that he's still wanted for Joe's murder.
So he couldn't risk coming back here.
I didn't want to take a chance.
Well, considering everything you told me about him, I think you're very wise. What does Ariana say?
I haven't told her.
Why?
She's scared enough as it is.
Well, I understand.
But I do have to tell her something. And now she's gonna take leaving early.
Ariana! How very nice to see you. Yeah.
You too. I got your message. What's going on?
Well, good news. The things we're working on are working out better than we expected.
What do you mean?
Well, the family you're gonna be staying with is ready for you now.
They're very excited to hear that you're going to be staying with them.
So, I'll be leaving a little earlier than we thought.
Mr. Shapour, we will be leaving for Port Charles momentarily. Please fasten your seatbelt.
2 Port Charles doctors home safe. Not for long.
Is this the same woman who was drowning her sorrows in a martini glass?
Save it, Ramsey.
I'm serious. What changed?
I'm serious. It's none of your beeswax.
Oh, I just think you were so forthcoming with me.
What happened between us and what didn't happen between us is between us. Comprende?
Oh, I better go erase your name off the bathroom wall, huh?
Ha-ha.
You know I won't say anything.
Good answer.
Eve. You are about the closest thing I have to a friend around here. And believe it or not, I do want you to be happy.
I believe you.
Of course, if, you had given me the opportunity, I could have shown you what true happiness is all about.
Oh, that's what I love about you, Ramsey. You are truly a man with no ego.
And I'm fair, too, because I'd be willing to give you a second shot at paradise.
Okay, all joking aside. You, underneath it all, are a really good friend. I know that. You do have a shred of decency.
Oh, how generous. A whole shred.
No, I'm serious, and you proved it by not making a move on me.
Oh, yeah, don't think it has anything to do with the fact that I prefer my women conscious.
Come on, I'm serious, Ramsey. You are a really good guy who would never, ever take advantage of a woman who was not ready for you.
So is that some sort of subliminal message about Livy? Because don't worry, I haven't corrupted her.
Yet.
You know something? I've shown so much restraint where that's concerned. I'm taking things slow.
Uh-huh. Meaning, you are just gonna let things happen in your time. Do you want my advice?
No.
You will never get anywhere by manipulating people. It won't work. I've tried to do it. It's a disaster. People who are meant to be together come together on their own. It's not forced.
Well, that's very, very sweet, Eve. But I'm not a big believer in fate.
You're impossible, Ramsey. I'm going to get some to eat. Do you want me to bring you back anything?
No, but thank you. I'm just fine. And leaving nothing to chance where Livy's concerned.
Okay, so back to our conversation. Are you mental?
Oh, thanks for the support, Allison.
What? I'm sorry. I don't understand why you are so gung-ho all of a sudden for Chris.
This is not sudden. Chris and I have always been good friends. I've just been too turned around to see him as something more.
Yeah, you've been turning around looking at Jack, all right? Look, those are real feelings. I'm sorry, but it's true.
No, Jack and I are over. He made that real clear to me.
Oh,
and come on, it's even clearer now that he's seeing someone new.
Oh, please. You think he really takes that skanky biker chick seriously?
I don't know what Jeff takes seriously anymore.
Livy, come on.
No, really, it's better this way. Everything happens for a reason.
So then why are you trying to make it happen with Chris?
I'm not. I'm just trying to give him a fair chance. I mean, I have not let myself be with him, like let myself really, really be with him, you know?
Yeah, but you really shouldn't have to try and feel something for the guy. I mean, either you do or you don't.
Well, I do. Chris is great. And come on, he knows me so well, and we have got so much in common. Chris is a doctor. Gosh, I want to be a doctor so bad. We like the same music.
Oh, wow. Look, you're not going to sell me on this, okay? So who are you really trying to convince?
Hi, Victor.
Hi, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to seem ungrateful. I just wasn't expecting to leave so soon.
I understand that, but the family's ready for you now.
I didn't see the name of the place I will live in.
Well, Ian can't know that information.
Why?
We don't want anyone to be able to track you down through me.
So you can't call me? I'm never gonna talk to you?
No, just for a period of time. It's much safer if there's absolutely no contact whatsoever.
Right, and once you're safe, I will tell the INS that you left me and that we don't know where you are.
Which will be perfectly true because you and I will be the only people who know where you're living.
Family sounds really nice.
And, as you requested, we even managed to arrange training for you as a teacher's aide.
So what do you say?
Nice. It sounds nice.
No, it's so much more than that. This is what you wanted. New place, a new life, and a chance to be your own person.
You're right. And
excuse me. So, do you have any other questions?
just one.
All right.
I already told you that I'll go away, leave you. I won't make a fuss. I was just wondering, are you rushing me away because you can't wait to be with Eve? Is that the real reason why you're in such a hurry?
Well, I'm a pollen dust.
Seriously thinking about how we can get Allison to talk to Livy.
So have I, and I've decided it's a bad idea. What I have to do is respect Livy's wishes. She's a grown woman, and I have to treat her like one.
Okay, that's a great idea. Let's do that as soon as we get her away from Chris.
Lucy, I've already told her how I feel about him. And she's asked me to trust her to make her own decision. So the only thing I can do is trust her to see Chris for who he really is.
That is not all you can do, Doc. Come on, you can't just send Livy off into a lion's den and watch while she gets devoured. That'd be like knowing the Titanic is gonna sink and waving bye-bye to Leo, or that blimpy thing is gonna crash and you go ahead and buy a ticket for someone and give them a free ride.
Okay, enough of the analogies. Maybe you're right.
I know I am. I'm absolutely right. So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I can't just let him ruin my daughter's life.
No, you can't, Doc. You know, he has ruined a lot of people's lives.
This means some serious action.
You are right. What's the plan? What are we gonna do?
I think it's time that our Dr. Ramsey met with an unfortunate accident.
Hello?
Dr. Ramsey? It's Kim. I found Livy's diary.
You did? It's great.
What do you want me to do with it?
You know what? Why don't you bring it over to my office? I would like to look over the results and double-check the pathology report. Okay? Great. Bye-bye. Hey.
Hey, I'm so sorry for interrupting, but they told me that you were on a break, so...
I'm not interrupting. Never. In fact, I was just about to call you.
You were?
Yes, I have good news.
What?
You and I are going to be having dinner with the head of PCU's pre-med program.
Oh, my God. You did that for me?
Of course.
Chris, I have to apologize.
For what?
For everything. I have not always been nice to you, and you have been so good to me.
Livy, stop.
No, please. Please, Chris, let me finish. I am so sorry for all the back and forth with Jack. It was stupid, and it wasn't fair to you. I didn't see what was right in front of me. But I do now, and I want to make it up to you. I mean, really make it up to you.
You're leaving sooner than we expected. It has nothing to do with Eve.
But the faster you get me out of town, the sooner...
Your safety is the most important thing right now. And with this, we're assuring it.
I'm sorry. I know you're looking out for me.
But something's still bothering you.
It just feels like there's a little more to this than you're telling me.
You know everything you need to know.
Pardon me, I need to speak to Ariana in private.
Thank you.
Hey. How's it going?
I'm okay. Ariana doesn't look so good, though.
No, she's a little thrown. She has to leave town right away.
What happened?
Gabriella ran into Ben in London. He was asking about Joe being alive.
Oh, my God, does he know?
I don't think so. I think she covered.
Oh, Ariana must be terrified.
She doesn't know. She doesn't need to know.
Oh, okay, right. Right. Doesn't sound like Ben's gonna be a problem anyway.
No. I don't think so. Just in case.
Okay.
Victor, there's like some weird guy on the phone for you. He says, well, he won't tell me his name, but he sounds like Darth Vader.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So, how do you like living in Port Charles?
I like it a lot.
Do you? And how's married life? Is it just the best? Yeah. Well, you guys have certainly picked a really great place to settle down, you know. I've been in Port Charles all my life, and it's got everything. Although we could use a better mall, you know. That could use some work. But, you know, as far as, like, the people, the really important stuff, the people and the community and everything, they are just the coolest. And they say that it's a really great place to raise kids. Although you will probably find that out much sooner than I will. Can I get you anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, it's good talking to you.
I'm gonna go home. I'll see you there.
Oh, no, wait. Let me. Ariana, wait. Please don't go.
An accident. Accident. You don't mean like an accident.
Lucy, this is the only way to get rid of him. Permanently.
Oh, permanently? You're kidding, right?
What other choice do I have, Lucy? I mean, there's no telling what he might do to my daughter unless we do something to him first.
Whoa, we have a lot of choices. I mean, we can talk to Allison to get her to talk to Livy, or you could talk to Chris. We could use that scare tactic, you know, a good old-fashioned threat.
That won't scare him off. Besides, you showed me yourself. Talking doesn't work.
I did?
Yes, you did. You said it yourself. Kevin, you're not doing enough. You're being too mild-mannered. And you were right.
Well, that's not quite what I meant.
Oh, come on, Lucy. This is a solution. One phone call. Isn't that what you want?
Not exactly.
So you're saying we shouldn't have someone get rid of Chris?
Well, you know, it'd be nice, but not really, not in that way. No.
So you would rather we do nothing?
Yeah, that. Yeah, nothing.
Well, then it's settled. We do nothing.
Hey, you are so bad. That is a disgusting way to make a point.
But the point was made, wasn't it? Lucy, no matter how much we want Chris to stay away from Livy, she has to do it on her own, without our interference.
Without our interference.
That means you don't do anything Lucy-esque to try and force Livy's hand, all right?
Yes, all right. You're absolutely right. I will do nothing. We'll just do the right thing and leave it up to the universe.
You really have nothing to apologize for.
How could you say that?
Because I know how you are. You are sweet, and you're caring. And you're worrying way too much about me.
No. All you've done from the minute I met you is stand by me. Through everything I went through with my mom and Kevin, all that stuff with Jack, no matter how messed up I was or how many mood swings I threw at you, you never gave up on me. I mean, you've been so patient with me.
I think you're worth the wait.
God, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And I want to be with you tonight.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you and Ian. I just wanted him to know that I'm going home.
No, that's not why I came out here. I heard you're leaving soon.
Yes, it's best for Ian that way.
It's best for you. You know that's why he's doing this, right?
Yeah, he's a good man.
Look, I just want you to know that I admire you very much, and I think you're a very brave woman. And I hope that you have a very happy life. And I also know that a lot of people in this town have come to care about you, and they're gonna miss you very much. But more than anything, they want you to be safe. And this way, you will be.
We are beginning our descent into Port Charles. Please prepare for landing.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Time in a bottle.
On the next Port Charles.
So how's the tug of war coming?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I mean the game that you and your brother are playing with my daughter.
I promise I'll make it up to you. You will not be sorry you waited.
The residents of Pine Valley always seem to be getting into trouble. Find out what they've stumbled into this time with All My Children, coming up next on SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live in General Hospital. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.
Up next.